Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of August. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's take a look at the cards that we have here. We have coins, one coin here, one coin here, another coin here, and another pentacle here, or coin. So notice how many coins we have. That's 4 coins. Of all the cards that we have here, we have 4 coins. Coins represents the earth element, and you are earth element. In other words, the earth element is highly emphasized during the month of August. So anything that makes you feel comfortable, stable, is going to suffer some kind of transformation, some metamorphosis, changes. Good or bad, that's a different story. The energy is here. The energy is not either bad or good. We make them good or bad. Okay, so this is the energy that is transcending. And then we have Oba, Eshu, and the Sun here. So all of them, they're pointing into one single direction. Changes in that department of stability, of being comfortable, values, and all this kind of stuff. Big changes coming for you during the month of August. So be mentally prepared for the changes, because there's going to be some kind of fight or argument between your emotions, are you rational, your mind, your intellect. There's going to be some kind of argument, and depending where you decide to dwell, that's where you're going to have results. If you decide to dwell a lot in your emotions, in your past, on what you had, you might be suffering a little bit of nervous breakdown, depression, melancholy, a little bit of nostalgia, or anything along that line. Use the energy represented by Gemini to start learning new things in your life. Be curious, learn new things, okay? Explore new horizons, earth signs, okay? But learn to be a little bit structured, a little bit more organized, and use the energy of Mars to help you to have that impulsiveness, that push that you need, that drive that you need to start a new project, a new phase in your life. Okay, my dear earth signs, that's for you, August 2013. Taurus, August 2013. This is your reading. The tarot cards are talking about changes, transformations, combined with a period or a phase tinged with a little bit of confusion. And that's normal. Every single time there's a change, we feel a little bit confused. And that's normal. The cards are also talking about a period of time where you are awaiting something. And I'm more inclined is paper related. It could be legal, it could be health related, but there are paperworks there for you that you are waiting for. There's also something that, according to the chart cards, there's something that is bothering you, or is going to bother you, or might depress you or disappoint you during the month of August. It's something that might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, and that might push you into the direction of isolating yourself, or hiding behind your job or your business. That's the kind of energy that is approaching you during the month of August, my dear Taurus. Now, how this energy might manifest in different departments of your life? Well, health-wise, what can you expect? Well, health-wise, if you're a woman, you are going to be hit really, really hard with menopause. The menopause signs and symptoms are going to hit you very, very hard during the month of August. If you're a man, andropause is going to hit you as well. Identity crisis also is going to be a big issue for anyone that is a Taurus. And if you have any mental disease, any mental disorder or syndrome, whichever you want to call it, there's a high propensity that you might have flares up. It might flare up during the month of August. So you'll be advised, so take the proper steps to do something. Practice something like yoga, meditation, essential oils, all this kind of stuff, alternative medicine. Okay? And that's for you, Taurus. What about money? Job related? Well, there's new opportunities for you coming, or the desire to start your own business, become your own boss. There's a high desire, possibility of doing that, and that's a good start. Use that energy wisely. And if it doesn't work out for you, because you have to wait, there's a waiting period of time. If things doesn't move the way you want, don't get discouraged and don't get depressed. But that energy is also there, my dear Taurus. Love, relationships. Remember, relationships is not necessarily romantic relationships. We have relationship with our bosses, co-workers, and with the milkman. So keep that in mind. But love life, just be very careful on emphasizing way too much your sex drive during that month. You're going to have a very high sex drive, my dear Taurus, during this time of the year. It's really good to use that energy in your advantage. Use it wisely. Don't waste that energy. And it's also good to have a really good sex life, but don't overdo it. Okay? And try not to think with the other head, my dear Taurus, if you know what I mean. And this is for you, my reading, Taurus, August 2013. Virgo, August 2013. This is your reading. We have here issue. We have the Six of Coins or Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles or Coins. We have the Sword, Prince of Swords, or the Knight of Swords, representing Gemini, Mercury, and the South Node. So what we could say for you, my dear Virgo, changes. There are changes that are coming. The thing is that you might be resisting those changes. You might want to have the cake and eat it too, and it doesn't work that way. So it's time for you to sacrifice. It's time to sometimes give up something in order to get something else in return. So be willing to let free whatever needs to be let free. I hope that you understand what I mean, because it has arrived the time for that. Changes are coming, and you need to start exploring new horizons, start learning something different, something new, analyze new horizons, new ways of doing things. Use that Gemini energy, that curiosity, that versatility to bring new things into your life. But learn to give up things in life, because you can have the cake and eat it too, my dear Virgo. How this energy manifests in different departments of your life? Well, Virgo, health-wise, nervous system. Your nervous system might be at stake during this time of the year. So use methods to relax yourself, to keep yourself centered, focused, but relaxed. Okay? That's for you, health-wise. Money-wise, job-related, and this kind of stuff. In this department, we are going to start seeing changes. So my best advice is to start looking for new ways of how to make money. That doesn't mean that you have to give up the job that you have, but start making research. You have a hobby, start using that hobby as a way of making money. Start exploring new ways on how to make money. Bring more money into your life, my dear Virgo. Love life, relationship wise, Virgo, what I can tell you, well, what I can say is the following. Careful. In Spanish, there is a saying that says that that a friend is a buck in the pocket. I don't know if there's something in English that is consonant similar to that, but also you have to be penny wise. You have to avoid to have champagne taste and a beer budget, if you know what I mean. And also keep in mind that money and love usually they don't mix together. And in Spanish we have a saying that says that that love and interest, they went one time to the field together, and the interest was more able and more willing than the love that I hold for you. So keep that in mind when it's related with relationships. Use that energy of Gemini to analyze people, because there might be people approaching you with a different interest. Okay? So be wise, my dear Virgo. And that's Virgo, August 2013. And I hope you like the new format. Capricorn, August 2013. This is your reading. This is a very interesting reading. Let's put it like that. What we have for you is the Sun. We have the 9 of Coins. We have the 3 of Swords. And then we have the Devil, representing Saturn, Capricorn, and Mars. The Sun for me represents Brahma, the Trimurti. And Brahma also it represents that energy that creates. So obviously new things are coming to your life. And then we have here the rest of the cards. When we combine those together, my best advice that I'm going to give you through the month of August is control your expenses, my dear Capricorn. During this month of the year, control your expenses, control that impulsiveness, if there is any, control that, and use that impulsiveness in a more wise way. Use what you have available, your resources, in a more intelligent way. Okay? There's a new beginning for you, where what you have today, you might not have it tomorrow. That's what I'm telling you. Start saving, control your expenses, my dear Capricorn, because what you have today might not have it tomorrow. And I'm saying it because the 9 of Coins represents the miracle of Jesus when he multiplied the bread and fish, and the card is upside down. So you don't want to feel hurt. So I'm just letting you know in advance, so you are prepared, my dear Capricorn. So how this energy can manifest in your life health-wise? Well, health-wise, you have to be very, very, very careful with your knees, your bones, and your muscles. Be careful where you run, how you run, on all this kind of stuff. You don't want to have an accident where you break a knee or you damage your meniscus or whatever. Be very careful. Muscular problems might be also the norm of the day for you, my dear Aries. Problems with the bones also might be there. So you just be careful. Just eat well. Take sun, because the sun is good for osteoporosis. You know, do your thing for keeping your health optimum. Money-wise, job-wise, business-wise, what we could say for you. The only thing I'm going to say is save money. Start saving, my dear Capricorn. That's my best advice. Love, relationships, and remember, relationships are not only romantic, they are also related with co-workers, bosses, your boss. Anything is a relationship nowadays. So the advice that I'm going to give you in the relationship department is give yourself a little bit more value, a little bit more importance. Be a little bit more rigid, strict. Give rules and establish limits in your life. If you want to be respected, you need to set boundaries, my dear Capricorn. So set boundaries. So if you want someone to see you and treat you seriously, you have to start setting boundaries in your life, my dear Capricorn. Start doing that. And I have to also say that there is a possibility of some problems in relationships. Some problems in relationships that might trigger this problem that's what I'm telling you. Save money. Okay? And that was your reading, my dear Capricorn, August 2013. And I hope that you enjoy my new format. Have a wonderful August 2013.